Welcome back to Prodcastination. This is episode 4. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Anthony.
What's going on, guys? And if you hear a lawnmower, that's the guy outside. He's not cutting the grass. He's just, running a lawnmower for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
So, I guess our name kind of gives it away. We've been procrastinating. It's not me. It's Jocelyn over there that's been saying, "Oh yeah, we can, record another episode tomorrow, the other day, next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day." So yeah, that's
3 days.
I'm a little bothered by that.
I was a very busy man.
No, you're not.
Had a lot of sitting on the couch to do.
Yeah.
So
that's not busy. That's just
we all have
procrastinating.
Things. Hey, I'm a big fan of this show. Okay, I'm trying. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a name.
Not mine. Shit. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and
I mean, we were trying to record a different kind of episode.
Oh yeah, we
like
did
a game
try
show
that.
thing. It took a long time to set up, longer than I thought, because it was my first time setting that specific thing up. And then we were recording it, and I wasn't feeling it. And then after it was done, I found out I wasn't, screen recording what I needed to screen record. So it was like fucked from the start.
Shake my
And I didn't even know it. So that kind of threw me off and kind of discouraged me for a while. And I was like, you know what? Tuesday's supposed to be our day that we record. Let me just wait till then.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't decide that, though, until a couple of days later. Because I was procrastinating and just like living. And I was like, Tuesday is our day. That's the day I always start. Like when niggas like wait for the weekend to be over.
Yeah.
To do things on
Who
Monday.
the fuck does that?
People. I don't know.
You.
It's like
People like you.
Like New Year's resolutions. You wait until January 1st
What
and
kind
shit.
of shit is that? That doesn't make
I don't
sense.
know. It just makes your brain
because
like
tomorrow
wanna...
doesn't exist. Okay. Only
First
today
of all,
exists.
Okay.
Quote by Anthony.
Anyways, I don't know. Sometimes it just helps you like, okay, this is the day I'm going to reset. There's some things I do. I'm like, why wait until then? I'm going to just do it now or tomorrow. Not like in a week.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
But,
especially if it's important.
I don't know, man. I'm trying. It's a mental thing. There's a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
I get down on myself sometimes because I have like things I want to do, but I put it off. Or I tend to overthink things. And I try to plan it out like very far in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like...
planning and no doing.
Yeah.
Been there.
You think so much you get like paralyzed.
Yep.
That's a lot of my situation. But I'm trying to change that. It takes time and it sucks ass.
Do one thing at a time.
I try. I don't like writing things down because I'm like, I don't need that. I have my brain. But it could help because
it helps.
I have too many things. If I had like one goal, I wouldn't need to write it down possibly. But I have a lot of things I need to do and work on personally and business-wise. So I should probably get a whiteboard like you. Borrow one of your 3 whiteboards. And
I only have 2. You can borrow the white one I have over there. I don't really use that often. But yeah, I know it really helps writing everything down, having a planner and stuff, because I still write stuff on my planner and then I'm like, oh, I'll remember it, and then the fucking day comes and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to pay my credit card bill this day. And you gotta I mean, I trust myself, but not that much. So that's why I always like go back and look at my
trust
planner.
no one, not even yourself.
Yeah, today I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute, I had a bill due like 2 days ago, but it wasn't due 2 days ago. I gave myself that deadline. That way I had like fucking 5 days.
I was gonna say you wrote it down on your planner and you still fucking forgot.
No, it's just I don't know. Like I was using my planner and stuff, but there's days where I don't really pay attention to it. I'm just like busy doing the stuff that I remember, and I don't fucking look at it. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do this thing. So
yeah, I have a task app for all the, cause I fucking have to pay taxes if I make sales in like 5 different states. So I have a task app for my tax, and it tells me when it's due like fucking 20 days in advance. So I file taxes like 20 days in advance.
Yeah.
Just in case I forget or I fuck up, I go, oh shit, still got time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invisible deadlines are really helpful.
Invisible, you said? Yeah. Damn.
On
my computer?
Yeah. Guys,
Bro.
we're in an airplane right now. We're in the airport.
Introducing our next guest, my computer's fans. This nigga is
Damn.
wilding out. Damn, nigga.
He's a little stressed.
Just FL, chill out.
He's a little stressed right now.
Stress.
Yeah.
You from Atlanta?
Yes.
You hitting that kind of strong.
I wanted to talk about something that I forgot right now, just now, because my brain's like.
We'll be right back with this topic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Think, motherfucker, think.
All right, well, you can start then.
Something crazy happened to me for the second time.
He lost his legs at the
Yeah.
skate park. No, actually, you lost your shirt at the skate park.
I did lose my shirt. Yeah, I decided, you know what? No more body shaming from this brain. I'm going to take my shirt off. I've been going shirtless at the skate park for a few days now. But the first day I did it, I fucking forgot my shirt at the skate park. So I'm not used
And
to
then
that
the
shit.
next day, he saw his little kid wearing his big ass shirt.
Wearing it sweaty,
Nah,
gross.
he wasn't. But yeah.
But yeah, that was sucked. I just hopped in my car shirtless, like fuck it. Just didn't need it. But yeah, but speaking of the skate park, speaking of the skate park, let me start that over. I went to the skate park. I almost didn't go because I was like, you know what, I might not go because the day before I was feeling like shit. All we did was sleep that entire day.
Yeah.
I never felt so tired. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Me too. Well, that was because I went to the festival thing the day before.
Yeah,
So we
but
both slept a lot.
I don't know what the fuck. Well, was that it?
Mm-hmm. And I was kind of like confused as to why you were sleeping so
I
much
skated
too.
the day before, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that tired when I got home. But the next day, I was just like, I didn't want to open my eyes. We slept like 90% of the day. It's crazy. But the day after that, I was feeling kind of like, you know, still, I had a lot of melatonin in my body, kind of aching. But I stretched it out, and then I was like, you know what, I just might go skating. And then I went to the downtown skate park, and then eventually this guy shows up. He has my skateboard. We had the same skateboard. I mentioned that to him. I start some dialogue based off that. And then later on, you know, he's talking to me like, oh, I got a skate shop downtown. I'm like, oh, for real? And I'm looking at this guy like he looks kind of familiar. And then I realized I bought my helmet from him like a year ago when I was in a rush to go skate. I just went down there real quick. I was in there for like 2 minutes tops and then dipped. That was his skate shop. I just so happened to meet him again at the skate park. It's the first time I've seen him ever at the skate park outside of his shop. But yeah, but we were just chatting it up, and then we said like maybe 30 words max to each other. And then he invites me into his car, so I'll go along with him, and then he gives me the board he was riding on.
And then he gives him some candy.
And then
lures
I
him
get in
into
his
the
car, and my head goes real low. No, but he popped his trunk, and I was like, oh shit, it's going down. I'm gonna have to run real
He's
quick.
gonna show you a body. You want to see a dead body?
Hey kid. But he gave me his board, the same board that I have, but it was better, much better, had
Newer
better,
and
newer.
everything.
Everything on it is new. It's a fantastic board. It's everything I wanted. I needed wider trucks. I think I needed wider trucks. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I think it does. It's brand new wheels, brand new bearings. You can see the fucking balls in the bearings. And the board just like barely been used because he doesn't really like skate like I do. He just cruises around the skate park.
And he has a skate shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so he just gifted me his board, and that wasn't even the first time someone's done that. I was at the
People are
skate
very
park.
nice at downtown skate park, right?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of just like people do that
People who
at skate park. Yeah,
In general.
if you have, you know, because
Skater bros
skating's
are
like
very nice.
a lot of niggas that get into skating, they're like, I don't know,
Nice.
dirty ghetto kids.
Dirty ghetto kids?
That's a little skate pun. It's a skate company.
Okay.
But yeah, there's just I don't know. It's a lot of like the youths don't really have jobs at the moment if they're really young, and if they do have a job, they work at a pizza shop or whatever. They don't make that much. But that's getting costly because a regular grip. What's happened?
You just talking and you're just like skate.
You still hear me?
I could hear you, but it just did that weird thing. It was funny. Because I just have the headphones in and I can't really hear you.
Just had a glitch in the matrix. But yeah, a lot of kids are just like kids. They don't have money or have a lot of money, and then with like regular grip tape, you can tear your shoes up pretty easily, depending on what shoes you have. So you gotta buy new shoes, you gotta buy new boards, you gotta buy new hardware, all that shit. And your skateboards break. If you skate like regularly and you skate hard, you know, you might break your board like once a month. That's like $60 a board. And then your shoes are like $60 too. On the low end, it's like 40 to 30 for each. So that's a lot. So, you know, those more fortunate might just give you a board, brand new board, or pass down their board if it's not, you know, heavily used. And it's happened to me twice. I broke my board and a guy just gave me his. He went to his car real quick, came back, gave me his board.
Very nice.
Yeah.
People.
And then this time my board was not broken, but it was kind of chipped. I had it for like 3 weeks. It was lightly chipped because I don't chase my board. I just let it smack the wall because it's very tiring to fucking go after some shit after you just knock the air out of your ass falling off of some rail. But yeah, so it was like lightly chipped. It was like used a little bit, but to him it looked like I was fucking it up. And my trucks are pretty old too, because it was the trucks from the last board the guy gave me. Some other guy gave me. So I told him how it was falling apart or whatever, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'll take it and I'll refurbish it and give it to some kid." In hindsight, I probably should have kept it because I would have had 2 boards and that would have made it, you know, last longer. Wouldn't have to purchase a new board so soon. But yeah, he's gonna take it, fix it up, give it to somebody. That's nice.
I mean, yeah, it's like
pass it on.
Pass it on. Have you?
And then this guy was telling me, "What's up?"
The commercial where it says "pass it on." It's like people doing good deeds. It's like pass it on.
It's a commercial for weed. Pass it on.
No. What were you saying?
No, I never seen that. But yeah, I was talking to him. He's telling me about his skate shop, and he's telling me how he has a pop up. Cause I told him I have a clothing company. Brought to you by Cotton Clothing Co. Go check it. Go buy.
Buy.
Buy Co. But yeah, I was something. I have a clothing company, and he's like, "Yeah, I have you can come sell some of your stuff at my shop. Cause I have a pop up like once a month in the parking lot." So I just messaged him, and he messaged me back. I just saw, but I can't attend to that now because we're doing a podcast. But no, it's private. Well, he's just like, fuck off. No, but yeah, I told him about the shit, and he told me he had a pop up so I can come sell some stuff, and I'm, you know, hopefully gonna go do that.
What you need to do is order that shit right now because you don't know how long it's gonna take.
Well, I gotta find out how it works first, so I'm not like just ordering shit.
Give me the info so you can tell the guy that's gonna set up your space.
Okay.
Like email, I think.
Thanks, my assistant.
You're welcome.
Speaking of assistants, you helped my mom in a event. Speaking of events as well.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
It was that day that I said we were both tired
as fuck.
The day before, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really been doing anything much that requires like hard labor, or it wasn't really hard labor, but it was like standing for a long time. So
everybody stood for a long time.
Yeah. So you know how that goes. You know, you start a job, you're standing for a long time, and you have to get adjusted to it, and your body's kind of sore the next 3 days probably.
3 days.
Yeah, like while you're getting adjusted to it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not saying like your body's gonna be sore from that 1 day to 3 days. No. It depends. But yeah, that's how it kind of went. It was cool. I
sold some tacos.
It kept me busy.
Grab some money.
I was very kept busy that I forgot to eat, and I wasn't hungry. Like, and my body just kind of forgot that I needed food.
You eat from like what, 2 to 10?
It was like 2 to 9:30ish.
Yeah,
and then I got an ice cream cone. All right, is this your story or mine?
I think you forgot. I'm Jocelyn.
Shut up. And then I ate a waffle on a stick. A waffle on a stick. So it had like, okay, it was a stick, and then it had like a sausage on top, right?
Right.
So far it's just a sausage on a stick, and then they put waffle around it. So I don't know how they did that, but I guess it just stuck the sausage thingy right there in the little waffle maker, and then they put the waffle.
When you explained this to me for the first time, it broke my brain.
Yeah.
Can't understand.
So, and then they had like toppings and stuff, and it was pretty cool. It was very tasty, but I literally took like 2 bites and it was gone.
How much was that?
$6.
Damn.
It's not bad.
$6?
Really
for 2 bites?
Mm-hmm. Boy, everything there was pretty, you know, it wasn't cheap.
I'm just thinking, like, you go to Whataburger, you get them big ass fucking burgers, 2 patties.
And then last night we went to Katz to eat some chicken and waffles, because I really wanted some chicken and waffles.
It was okay.
It wasn't like the place we went to over there in Chicago, but
Butterfield Pancake House.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have chicken and waffles. It's like
Delish.
chicken and waffles.
Mm-hmm.
But you get bacon on top of it too, and it comes with like this chili pepper type
sauce. It was so good.
Syrup. It was like nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the one at Cass is just literally just chicken, waffles, regular syrup. There's no like bite to it. There's nothing special.
I still have some leftovers.
It was solid though. I mean,
it was okay.
It'll fill you up for sure. Yeah.
I feel like that was better than if we would have went to Waffle House. Waffle House has like thinner
waffles. Yeah.
Waffles.
I hate a thin ass waffle.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the event. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah. They had some artists there that I didn't really get to see because we were busy and we were facing like the opposite way. So all of that stuff that was going on, the music and all that bullshit was like on the other side. So we didn't really get to see anything. It was just, what else? Oh, at the night, at the night, at like around 10 when everybody was, closing their shit up and putting their tents up, the sprinklers started and there was this guy that was selling like his
dashikis.
Yes. I was thinking of the word. So all his shit got wet, like, because he was the closest to the sprinklers.
Mm-hmm. He was in the grass.
Yeah, man. And we felt bad because we still had our tent up, so like the sprinkler was going up, so it kind of like the tent covered everything.
Just rained on top of the tent.
Yeah. So but yeah, they started and then the security guards came like 10 minutes later to turn them off. So
you're wet enough.
You need to moisten our merchandise up a little bit. But yeah, it was fun. Like I actually want to go to other events again, but this time I wish we were like facing the event. You know what I'm saying? So I could see what's going on.
It wasn't like that last time either. They were like, what do you call it? It's not parallel, but it's not adjacent.
It's a right angle.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I don't know. Obtuse. No.
Yeah, the stage is like, over there, and then like a T shape.
Mm-hmm.
The stage is the top of the T, and then all the food trucks and tents are like the bottom of the T.
Yeah.
So you can't see what's going on. You're just selling shit the whole time.
I need you to get your merchandise so we can go, both of us together, to go see if we can sell anything.
Yeah. I'm not really a salesman. I've never really
I'll
been.
sell for you.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm an artist. I just do art stuff. When it comes to like selling shit, I've never been that guy.
You can also, advertise that you could make like logos or whatever for people.
I don't know about that. I'm trying to not work for people as much as possible.
But what? That's like the easiest thing though. It's not like you're going to work at HEB again.
It's a different kind of labor, you know. HEB is like mind numbing, and then
it still has to do with
making
like
logos
being creative.
Is kind of the opposite. It is, which is better, but like sometimes people just don't know what they want, and they're annoying to deal with, and they think of some shit from scratch. Because sometimes people come to you like, I want a logo. It's like, okay, what do you want?
They want your creativity.
Oh, but what the fuck? I don't know.
That's what they're trying to get from you.
Like, I sell cement. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
I sell cement. All right, you got 2 days. Get to it.
Nah. It's just very important to network with people, because then that way you find more opportunities. I was kind of listening to my voice in the headphones, so I kind of like
delay.
Yeah, I need to do this. Okay, so yeah, it's very important to network with people. That way you can find opportunities and people who do the same things as you or do things that complement your business, so that y'all can work together and stuff. Yeah,
I went to do a little rap session like a month and a half ago. It's been so fucking long. It's ridiculous. Speaking of procrastination, sorry, Nick. But yeah, I went to go to a rap session, a little studio session with my friend Nick, who produces beats. And he had some friends over, and I spoke to some of them that came by, and one guy also does, clothing.
Oh, did you finish the logo thing?
Through him, he hit me up from a different company, and they wanted me to do a logo for them. So,
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did.
You
A
never
month
showed me
ago.
the ending, the end product.
Wasn't that dissimilar from what you saw?
I forgot what I saw.
Okay, I'll show you later.
It was just like a big world.
I'll throw it up on the screen right.
No. Just
Here.
stop. Oh my god.
Only for that second.
Yes.
But yeah, so talk to people. I don't like people, but you know, sometimes there's some people out there you talk to and you do like.
You can't say you don't like people. Just say you don't like when you
I
come
don't
across
like,
somebody and then you don't
they
like
just,
them.
I don't know. There's just a lot of things about the culture we grew up in America. People do a lot of things. A lot of people do a lot of things.
The same things
that are annoying to me. Yeah.
No.
There's all these little things you have to do to be like sociable. And I just don't like that. Like a lot of people, like you don't meet somebody on the street and then, you know, 1 minute later you're talking about like your ambitions in life. Meet somebody on the street and 10 minutes later you're still talking about the weather. I don't like that shit. That's small talk, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And all these little tiny politeness that we don't really need.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's like so you're tired of the same shit. You're tired of people who are just basic and just talk about the same shit all the time that has nothing to do with themselves or like something that's interesting.
Yeah, there's no substance to the conversation.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's a lot of people who just aren't interesting. You know what I mean?
Like
sometimes you go across,
pretend that they are and just
yeah, I don't like that shit.
Mm.
There's plenty of niggas out there telling you like jokes or trying to be like funny or trying to add levity to the conversation, and it's not funny, but you give a little pity laugh anyways. It's draining. It's socially draining, and I don't like dealing with that shit. I'm the kind of guy that kind of sits back, I watch everybody else conversate, and then I see how everyone's interacting, and then I choose to participate or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so a lot of the time I'm still watching. I've chosen to sit back and continue watching and not engage.
I kind of just ask people,
what's up?
Yeah.
You gotta hit them hard. It's come out like you meet somebody for the first time. You're like, hey, what's up? My name's Jocelyn. What are your darkest fears?
No, not like that, but like, you know,
when's the last time you
sometimes
had sex?
I don't find people interesting, but I kind of just keep digging deeper sometimes to see if they have anything there that I do find interesting. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do sometimes.
For me sometimes, I don't know.
I'm fine with it. I mean,
sometimes I vibe.
We're gonna leave
people.
Sometimes. Yeah, it's just sometimes I do vibe with people.
You meet somebody for the first time, and then I don't know, they say something to you, or you say something, and then they give a response that's like, oh, I fuck with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you keep it going. But other people, you say something, and then they give a response that makes you want to go to sleep. And at that point, I don't really, I just try to end it as soon as possible. Just slow down the talking as much as I can, down to like one word and then one letter. Like, okay.
Yeah. But you never know. You just gotta open up to people sometimes.
Yeah.
Or be open to talk to people.
I'm open to it. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not usually the one that reaches out. I'm like the one that gets talked to.
Yeah.
And I'll let you talk to me, but if it goes south,
too.
it goes south. I'm out.
I just hate. Okay, so just remind me. I just hate when I'm like at the store in the line and then the person is like an old person or like a lady's like trying to start a conversation like about the line or something. I'm like, yeah. Like what am I supposed to say to that? Like just
line kind of long, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Yeah, it's just I don't like that type of
conversation.
Yeah, no.
It's not really a conversation. It's like you just wanted to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why. You didn't have anything to say.
Yeah. Just keep it to yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're like that, you know what? Be like that. Because maybe it works for you. Cause there's a lot of shit in this world that I do not like, but somebody got to be that person. Because sometimes, it's for the best.
Yeah. I see people, like, I'm in the back of the line, and there's two people over there that, like, start talking to each other, and they're just being loud and, like, just talking about life in general. Like, oh, yeah, my mom does that.
Talks to random people.
Oh, my God, yes.
She has, like, so 80-year-old friends.
Yes, but no, she has a lot of friends and, like, people she knows. Like, she's just one of those people that starts talking to them.
Just anybody.
And they're like, oh, yeah, you do this? Oh, okay, yeah, give me your number. And they just met. And it's, like, crazy to me. And then every time we went to the store together, she always ran into somebody she knew. It happened this last time. And she's just that type of person that she just gets along with people. Or she's just, like, And that doesn't really happen to me that much.
It's not that I don't get along with people. It's just like, I don't know. I have 3 friends, and that's all I need. You know what I mean? If I get more friends, it's nice. But I'm not the kind of guy who's like searching to like make connections with every single person I meet and take down everyone's number. I can't keep up. Cause I have a best friend, and I text that motherfucker like once every fucking 3 weeks, and we're cool. We're fine. That works for us. We text more often. That's okay. If we don't, it's still fine. We still click back like it's nothing. But some people just need more than that, and I can't always get more than that.
Yeah.
You know, I can't keep up with 50 different people on a day-to-day basis. It's just a lot. You know?
I feel like I pretty much talk to the same, probably like 3 people every week, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm content, you know?
Yeah. And then sometimes I talk to other people, but like it's just one time and that's it.
Because every connection not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be as deep, and I don't know if I don't know if I want to be there if it's not that deep. You know what I mean?
It just depends if it's the right person that has like, something cool to say. Y'all both say the same shit or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hang out with nobody I don't really want to hang out with. You know, if I can come over to your house one day, and then we just chilling doing whatever, and then all of a sudden I'm like spending the night. It's been like 2 days. And I don't mind. Then, you know, like you ever go to a friend's house when you were younger?
Yeah. And
then turns into a sleepover all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Those kind of friends.
I stayed over at her house for like a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, like I have friends that, my old friends, and then we just like started talking again. Like, oh yeah, there's some stuff in common. But then we try to hang out, and like we did hang out like twice, but then those other times that we want to hang out more, they're kind of forced. So, and it's just like something always happens. She either bells, I bell. So it's just like, I'm just not going to force it. We can be friends though, but like we don't have to hang out that much.
Sometimes you got to force it to make shit happen, because no one ever says anything, but sometimes you got to like just go for it and make something happen, and then maybe you get a moment out of that, or the friendship deepens because of that. Yeah. Sometimes when you force it and nothing comes of it, and you learn your lesson.
Yeah, but then I see that she's like with other friends, and like she has other people she hangs out with. So I'm like, you probably kept busy, you work too, so I'm like.
Yeah, sometimes you meet people and y'all
really
like click, but you don't really click like that. You know what I mean? Like you get along, but it doesn't mean you're gonna be like good friends. You just get along.
Yeah.
You know.
True. Yeah. So.
In conclusion.
I was gonna say off topic.
What's up?
I was gonna start talking about iCarly.
Oh.
So we just watched iCarly, the new, what's it called?
iCarly.
The new iCarly?
It's called iCarly.
Okay, so the grown up iCarly.
It's the reboot, but apparently I think it's officially the 7th season, but it's a reboot. It's called iCarly. I don't think it's called anything else.
It's not called anything else. Whatever.
It's called iCarly.
They only have like 3 episodes out.
Yeah.
So we watched those 3 episodes, and what did you think about them?
They were okay. It wasn't as like spazzy as the original was, like very goofy. Cause like it's for an older audience. Cause like they cuss in the show.
Like twice maybe.
They'll say bitch, or
that's all she said. That's all she said.
Kylie said bitch, but they say like, I don't know, pissed or bastard, stuff like that. You know, that wouldn't fly on Nick. So it's like it's a little more grown up, because they know the audience that watch iCarly is our age now.
Grown, yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, the sitcom is very like, it's still family friendly. Yeah. For the most part.
They try not to say like a lot of bad words.
It's like a sitcom you see on ABC.
Nasty stuff.
But also they're not afraid to say bitch.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, it's a weird place.
I feel like they just throw around those words to make sure that you're like, okay, this is for grown people. So, yeah, okay.
Just like, yeah. I don't know, but it feels like, it feels like a family friendly sitcom made for like 7 to 10-year-olds, but at the same time, if you're older, you can kind of relate.
Yeah. And it's on Paramount Plus, by the way, which
not sponsored.
It's not sponsored. Not sponsored. But we got the free month trial. It's a month trial, yes. So you can actually watch these 3 episodes.
Yes, indeed.
You can sign up and
days.
watch them, and then you can cancel if you want
4
to.
weeks.
So yeah, that's pretty much what the plan was. But then we got on there, and they have a lot of other like
it's a lot of Nick
shows.
shit.
Yeah,
a lot of older
they have
Nick shit.
all the seasons to SpongeBob. By the way, so if you're a SpongeBob fan,
No one cares.
get them on trial.
No one cares about that.
So, well, you had this other show that you were like
Kablam!
crying over.
Cause oh my god, it's just one of those shows from your childhood that you kind of almost, they almost don't exist. You know what I mean? They're so faint in the back of your mind. Like, is this a real thing? And then you see it and you're like, oh my god, that was a real thing. Holy fuck. And Kablam is one of those shows. I didn't realize it was like a segment, like one of those things where it's like a cartoon show, but it's meant to present you with other cartoons. You know what I mean? Like a little segment. It's not just its own standalone. Yeah. I didn't realize at the time because I watched it on Nicktoons and they had a bunch of different shows on there. And it was just played by itself. It didn't really play the whole segment or whatever. Because it's from like 96. Yeah. 1996 to 2001. But when I was watching it, it was like probably 2010 or 7 or some shit.
10?
Yeah.
Middle school?
Yeah.
You were watching it in middle school?
From like a little bit in elementary. No. Maybe like 5th grade. It's like 10 years old. To like middle school. It'll come on like 2 a.m. or some shit. Oh, okay. So I just be watching that shit. But yeah. And I don't know. So I came on at like 2 a.m. And it was only like, they're like, I don't know, 5-minute shows. Mm-hmm. So like, and that was a long ass time ago, like 10 years ago. So it seemed like it almost didn't exist. Like I barely remember it. I haven't had cable in 10 years. I haven't seen it for a long ass time. No one talks about it.
Does anybody have cable nowadays?
I hope not.
Probably like older people.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of old people, my grandmother does have cable. So, but yeah, so yeah, I haven't had cable in a long ass time. No one talks about it ever. So it seems like it just doesn't exist almost, but you remember it faintly. And then here it is for me to stream. Yeah. And my fucking brain exploded. Mm-hmm. I was freaking the fuck out. Like, I just found out you were pregnant or some shit.
Yeah, you were. You were freaking the fuck out. Yeah. And I was over it. Just went to sleep.
It was cool though. It was
what other shows did they have? Not as good as you remember. They had the regular iCarly. I know they have iCarly on Netflix, but they don't have the whole seasons.
They have like 2 seasons.
They have like 3 seasons.
2 seasons.
3.
2. 1.
Anyways, so they didn't have all of them on Netflix, so they have them on Paramount Plus, and then they have a lot of Nickelodeon.
A lot of Nickelodeon shit. It's majority Nickelodeon shit. That's where the new horrendous looking Rugrats is on. Have you seen the new Rugrats? No. I'm gonna throw up a picture. They are ugly. They look like toys, but like terrible. It's 3D now because everything has to be 3D when it's rebooted. I'm surprised iCarly isn't just 3D models.
Oh my god. They are 3D.
They look fucking. They are. This is the third dimension. The original 3D. But they just look terrible. It's awful. Never seen them. It has no character to it. The original Rugrats looked like it was drawn almost by children. It had character, but the new one is like, it's just bland. It looks like one of those knockoff movies. Like instead of Kung Fu Panda, is Fight Bear. And the fucking animation looked like it was done in like 3 days. It looks terrible. I haven't watched it, so I'm not gonna. It's just bad, and I know that.
What I really want to watch is, even though I feel like I already watched a lot of the episodes, is George Lopez. And then you want to watch Martin.
Mm-hmm. I want to see Martin, and I want to see the Jimmy Fox show.
Oh. No, I've never seen it.
It's funny. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to see the fucking the spinoff that Joey from Friends had, because they don't have that anywhere. It says it's on Amazon.
Because it wasn't good.
Plus. Yeah, but I just want to see like what the fuck it was about, because I've never seen it. I think I can probably like search it on YouTube or something, like a little short episode. But I googled it and it said it was on Amazon, but then I went on there and it said it wasn't like available or some shit. It didn't come up. So I just want to see what the hell happened. Like, why did they decide to do? Why did they think that was a good idea? And like, what happened?
Why wasn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what we had to talk about. We had other stuff, or right? Do we have other?
We'll save it for next time. This is already too long. Okay. It's been 35 minutes, maybe. Bro, get out of here. Let's go.
What I want to do is, actually record ourselves so people.
Oh, you want to see my face, bro? I don't know if the
see
world can handle all this thick
ugliness.
brow. Hey, ugly enough, good looking enough for you, bro.
I want to do a game next time, so we can have a little bit of fun. And then...
We're gonna play Call of Duty.
No, we're not. No, we played Battleship when we were eating last night.
Yeah.
And I won.
You got lucky.
You know that thing that cats do when they fucking see a bug?
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
What I want to do, speaking of games, is record you playing like fucking Sekiro or like Bloodborne.
Them boring ass games.
They're not boring. Bloodborne is scary your ass.
Then I don't want to play. Why would you make me play
I want to see because you only play like, I don't even know what you play. You play Fortnite.
And the Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, but you haven't finished that. We could finish that. That'd be nice to see you watch you play that.
I guess.
And just me in the background raging out because
I tried playing it. I tried doing the story mode thing and it was just boring, so I just started doing other shit.
Maybe you need a backseat driver. That'd make it more fun. If you had like a buddy.
Oh yeah.
To play with.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you played God of War or some shit?
Mm-mm.
Then you can get a PS5 and write it off as on our taxes. Yes.
Bro, is there anybody out there that knows that has a PS5? Like,
do they exist?
Yeah, I need to know that this is not like a illusion, something that
just
somebody made
yanking
up.
My chain.
Yeah.
Pulling my ball sack. How the saying goes. But yeah. All right.
That's all, folks.
This has been Prodcastination.
My name's Anthony.
My name's Jocelyn.
And we are Jocelyn. Antolin.
Antolin?
I don't know.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
Did it? It's not stopping.